안녕하세요. 항상 최고의 경기만을 업로드하는 UFC 코리안파이터 공식 채널입니다. 본 채널은 여러분들에게 즐거움과 기쁨을 드리기 위해 만들어진 유튜브입니다. 타 유사 채널, 가짜 채널들에 주의해주세요. 공식 채널 경기만을 시청하세요.
He just has to keep him away because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if you can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fight.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that octagon.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. Our tale of the tape for our main event of the evening. 3 years apart, some differences in height and reach as well. All right, here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 19 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Arman Ahakalakis Sarukian! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Busan, South Korea, the Korean Superboy, Do-Ho Choi.
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
Ready?
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we'll get this kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is called fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on, these guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one?
Tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Choi. Lands a double leg, perfect entry there, and finally he gets his first takedown of the fight, and they say if at first you don't succeed, try again, was able to get him down there.
Persistence pays, and that's what we saw with this young man. Over and over, he shot some takedowns, he tried to mix it up, and he got defended. But eventually, he got it done. Now, What does he do with this top control?
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Now he's attacking the triangle.
Triangle looks pretty tight, DC. I'm no Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but maybe not good here.
No, it looks like it's getting in deep. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Nicely done. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the field.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country. Right to side control, yep.
Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Down into his mouth.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high...
Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. And attacking armbar.
Posturing up now.
Oh, man, that was slick.
20 seconds to go. Lands with the ground and pounds. 5 minutes in the books.
Breathe and recover. That's it. Calm down. He won that last round. We cannot stay on the ground with this guy. We knew that going into the fight.
While we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC, a lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round, both landed, multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
Okay, you ready? Round two. Ready?
All right, round two. Right hand on point.
Look at him working and trying to shut him down. Nice punch, man, over the top.
Oh, nice timely trip there to get the takedown. Goes to the body there. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Choi. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Fighters back to their feet here. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good. Oh, he hurt badly, Jack.
Whiffs on that offering. Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by the Korean Superboy. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Just out of range with that strike. He'll engage in a single collar tie.
Turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Throws the right hand there. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Huge punch knee lands.
Try to establish that jab. Joy gets caught with that punch. Oh, loaded up on that uppercut, but it's no good.
He's start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Now he's able to isolate that left arm.
Look for him to step over the top of the head to lift his opponent onto his hip to chase this finish.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
Third round underway. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here.
Ooh, what a punch.
There's a trip to get the takedown. Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up. You see him put himself into the half guard. Like the control, yep.
Now try to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. It's in there deep. There you go. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Somehow stays in the fight. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Well, you know, I don't like the key very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Well, missed on that one. All right, single collar tie now.
Big hard range. Now he gets back in range.
Oh, big diving punch to the head. Anytime you are in a ground fighting situation,
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
and he's out. Close guard. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. His opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some thrill with this round of fighter. This young man is as good as any you've ever seen.
Wow, that right punch has been the money weapon for him tonight, and he landed it again there.
If his opponent does not change something, he will continue to throw the strike until he makes it. Stop throwing.
You're down right now, but I need you to work hard. I need you to dig deep. So you got to go out there and show these.
All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown.
Are you ready? You ready? Let's go, fight.
here as the hook to the head is blocked. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may throw the right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes.
Attempt just misses. That could have been lights out.
Actually got the takedown. Now she's the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over.
Oh, he postured up there, but he's out. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now.
Big kick land. Yeah, he mixed it all up.
Now, in a quick entry.
Great single entry. Rotates the high crotch. Take it for a while. Oh, my God. He switched the lock to a high crotch. Rotated and it took him for a while. That was a big takedown.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
Back to the feet now. To go in round 4. Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you see in this one.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy. Nice straight left hand.
Well, it looks like he's trying to set up the takedown. There's the attempt. 10 seconds remaining here in round 4. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt. Not a great entry there.
Not a great entry. He showed everything he was going to do. He didn't hide his takedown. You knew from the moment this fight started he was going to go get a shot off. The opponent was ready, and he defended it perfectly.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Looking to land the that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. That was a perfect shot.
Choice's strike attempt there is blocked.
Oh, big head kick.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And he is back up to his feet. Pinpoint accuracy on that kick.
No windup, no tell, just a brutal kick. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose in his strikes, he's landing.
Back to his feet. Blocks the shot.
Great punch landed with so much power.
And they separate.
Oh.
Split the guard. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on beat street. He's hurt so bad. I stay in this fight.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today. Pretty good entry there, and he gets the fight to his wheelhouse on the ground.
Beautiful takedown into the full guard. Look for him to posture and use ground and pound to open up submission opportunities.
Just out of the range with that right hand. Oh, strong punch there by Choi. He missed with that jab attempt. Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught that ultimately appeared as though the outcome was an eventuality. So if you're the referee, you got to protect the fighter, and I thought he did a good job of doing just that. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
All right, the official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliato's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 5 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Korean Superboy,
여러분 오늘 경기 어떠셨나요? 오늘 하루도 식사 거르지 마시고 잘 챙겨 드시고 중간중간 10분 산책도 꼭 잊지 말고요. 공식 채널 구독도 잊지 마세요.
Now he can celebrate with his family and friends.